There's our last trout. Oh, this might be a keeper. This might be a keeper. Finally, we got a beautiful cloudy day that we get to use some top water this early morning. But I think I've made a decision. I think that the Pontoon, Pond Prowler, Bass Raider, Quest Angler, all those are officially the best cheap mini fishing boats that you can get under $1,000 after spending countless hours making tons of videos, hundreds of thousands of views later with the John boat. We are back on the Prowler. Now the John boat is right now an awesome flats boat and I have been loving it, and we've just started the modification process, and especially as we go into fall and winter. And this boat is pretty much already done, but I figured we'd buzz it back out, and I'm gonna it's not really a review, I'm just gonna tell you some of the reasons I do genuinely think this is the best boat under $1,000. Now the first thing I have noticed against the John boat, and why I have been taking the John boat out quite a bit lately, is simply the storage. I can carry so much stuff into people on the John boat without any worry at all. But as you can see, if I wanted to bring a cooler here today, that's gonna take up a huge, huge portion of the boat. But man, did I miss this stability. This boat is seriously stable. That's gonna be perfect for what we're gonna do over down in the bayou. This thing also definitely moves through the water slower. That is a noticeable difference due to the pontoon style versus the slick flat bottom. There's just flat out more resistance, and we are moving slow. We're already moving slow because we're trolling motor powered, but we are really moving slow. But man, the stability, I miss it. The comfort. This boat is so much more comfortable than that John boat, man. So much more comfortable. So I'm trading off room and speed for flat out comfort and stability, which honestly, I don't know, man. This boat's pretty freaking sweet. You can put a 3.5 outboard. That's what you can put on here, and you can put a 6 on the John boat. So if you want to go fast, this is not your boat. This is really good for smaller bodies of water, even though we are in a massive bay, but going into a smaller bayou. But we're gonna run some top water since it's overcast, and really just take advantage of this boat's stability. Got a baby deer, a little fawn. What are you doing, buddy? See ya. Now, if you are curious about every single mod I have on here, including the foam on the bottom, the extra rod holders, the trolling motor with the fish finder combo, all this extra fun stuff, the bimini top, the paddle holder, it's all linked in the description. But we are partnering with today's battery company, Redodio. Now, we've partnered with them before, and I love their batteries so much, they said, let me send you the same battery, but with a Bluetooth function. And Bluetooth function is almost a must these days. If you can have a gauge on your phone that tells you the amount of battery you have in real time, that's pretty sweet. And when you plug it in, it tells you exactly how much time is left charging too, which is nuts. I've been missed 3 times. They want it, man. Just give me one top water bite all day, I'll be happy. There we go. Probably a little trout. There we go. Another thing I like about the Prowler is not just the comfort and stability, but some of the features. It comes with 2 built-in rod holders down there on the bow, which is really awesome. And it comes pre-wired for a trolling motor on the front. And I've made a full in-depth video and a full review of, oh, there it is, of this boat, the Pond Prowler, on this channel here. So I won't go into too much details, but I did want to break it back out for you guys. Another trout, except he, oh, did you get hooked through the eye? That's a decent little trout right there. If you haven't seen our John boat, dude. He did throw the hook, so that's good. But I definitely think these 2 boats have their purposes because they are the 2 major models, the Pontoon and the flat bottom under 1,000. But this is definitely more comfortable, smaller space, shorter day, smaller body of water. And the John boat is less comfortable, less stable, but faster, goes further, and is a lot more comfortable for an all day. By comfortable, I mean, you know, space-wise. This cooler and tackle box is already taking up like everything, and it's a really small cooler. So there's definitely have its uses after hopping back on the Prowler that I've realized. Oh, there's a fish. There we go, dude. We got a flounder. We got a flounder this morning. Absolutely awesome. I love catching flounder, man. Let's see. He's not a keeper. He's got to be, yeah, he's not even close to a keeper. That is absolutely awesome. Nice flounder this morning. Man, I was surf fishing the other day and I caught a keeper flounder. It was absolutely awesome. But in terms of what is the better boat, I think it is this. Just with all the features it comes with for only a couple $100 more. The John boat sells usually about $700 and this one sells about $800. But factoring in the cost of seats in the John boat, you're probably still going to be at a very similar price point. Man, it is comfortable and it is great to be back in the Prowler. And I will say, being able to turn around and face your motor easily and comfortably makes bridge fishing really, really streamlined. So this is definitely a better bridge fishing boat, in my opinion, if you want to do any sort of bottom fishing or anything like that. Because although you can do it on the bow of the John boat, I don't have an outboard, so I just have mine on the transom. And it just sits a little bit more even. You know, when you put too much weight on the bow or stern of the John boat, it really flips. But if I have all my weight on the stern and I'm leaning over the motor and I'm fishing and I'm doing this, the boat doesn't give. So my seat in the John boat slants like this when I turn around versus I am completely comfortable right now. So fishing from the back of the boat is way more comfortable in the Prowler. My GoPro keeps shutting off and overheating, but we got it. We got the last trout. Very nice. That's what I wanted. 4 in the boat, hour and a half. You know, not our best work. Ah, they're wiggly over here. Not our best work, but hey, still an amazing morning on the Pond Prowler. This is the smallest of the day. All right, one more. I lied, one more. All right, check this out. So we have been going for a couple hours now. We have only used 77% of our battery. And if you turn it on setting 1, it says 4 hours, almost 5 hours remaining. But you turn the trolling motor on setting 2, it updates it in real time. Now we have about 3 hours. You put it on its top setting, down to 1 hour and 20. So we have 1 hour and 20 of solid full speed power into wind and current before this battery dies. We still have 77%, 40 amp hour capacity left. It is unbelievable to watch it update in real time almost instantaneously. That is extremely impressive. 5 hours, 3, 1. That is so freaking cool. And the fact that we've only used we have 76 remaining after we've been fishing all morning is nuts on a 50 amp hour. Come on, little guy. Come show your face. Look at how small this thing is. It is absolutely tiny. It takes up 0 space back here. It is absolutely crazy. Look, there's so much room. My other battery box with 100 amp hour takes up this whole section. But this thing, the battery tray just swamps it. It weighs, I think it weighs like 12 pounds, something ridiculous. And it has a QR code on it that you scan, download the app, and it instantly connects to your battery to see how much battery you have left, which is unbelievable. Oh, there's our last trout. Oh, this might be a keeper. This might be a keeper. Oh yeah, dude. This is a keeper, man. I'm gonna have to net this fella. Oh, yes. Yes, yes, yes. We got a keeper in the Prowler. Oh. Man, that's a strong fish. You done? Are we done? Can we move on? Can we learn and grow from this, buddy? I mean, genuinely. I want it to work out. All right. Oh, wife is gonna be happy I brought home some food. Oh, this is awesome. This is awesome. No, 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 hey. If I lose you, we're gonna have a problem. Oh my gosh. That's our keeper. That is a unit, dude. That's a big fish. Big fish in the Pond Prowler. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Fall down. That's a hog, man. That's a hog of a trout. Look at that. Let's see if he's slot, which I'm sure he is. Oh, way. All right, buddy. I am keeping you. Well, folks, we made it back to the ramp. Let me show you what we got. Look at that guy. That is gonna be lunch for me and the wife when I get home. As you can clearly see, this is a fully suitable fishing boat for the ocean. Well, not the open ocean, but the bays and especially the bayous. The bayous just feels like a pond compared to, I mean, look at this. This is the open bay. That's the DuPont Bridge, and it's absolute glass, and it's 11 o'clock. We stayed here way longer than I thought, but I really wanted to try to get a redfish there at the very end, so I spent another 45 minutes just no luck trying to get redfish on the last paddle tail I had. But as you can see, the Pond Prowler10 is an absolute capable fishing machine. You guys have seen all the videos. And of course, the Redodio 50 amp hour lithium is just a workhorse, and it takes up zero space and it weighs nothing. Let me actually pull up the app real quick. I'm just curious, and let's see how much we used. We got out here at about 8 o'clock. 61% battery remaining. That is pretty freaking hard to beat, folks, with a 50 amp hour. Not only that, these are actually really affordable, some of the most affordable on the market. So you get that coupled with this app that you can check it in real time. Linked in the description. Thanks, Redodio, for, of course, working with me on another video. Absolutely love your battery. Man, I can't get over it. That's my new favorite 50 amp hour by far. It might replace my 100 just for size on short trips like this. And we were from about 8 to 11, 15. So there you have it, folks. Hope you enjoyed. I enjoyed fishing. I'm gonna go home, cook up that trout for my wife and I will see you in the next one.